Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. If you like tech and helpful tips, don't forget to subscribe. Let's get started.
Many Sims 4 players encounter frustrating blur effects that can detract from the game's visual appeal and even impact performance. This blur often manifests as a soft focus on distant objects, a general haziness, or an unwanted depth of field effect, making your beautifully designed Sims and meticulously crafted builds less crisp. Fortunately, there are several effective ways to tackle this issue, ranging from simple in-game adjustments to a slightly more advanced but incredibly powerful configuration file edit. We'll start with the easiest fixes. First, launch The Sims 4 and navigate to the Game Options menu, usually accessible by clicking the three dots in the top right corner during gameplay or from the main menu. Once in Game Options, select the Graphics tab. Here, you'll find several settings that directly influence visual clarity. Look for post-processing and try disabling it. Post-processing often includes effects like bloom, depth of field, and general softening, which can contribute significantly to the blur you're seeing. While you're in the graphics settings, also experiment with edge smoothing and lighting. Sometimes, setting edge smoothing to a lower option or disabling it entirely can reduce a perceived blur, though it might introduce more jagged edges. Similarly, adjusting lighting quality can sometimes indirectly affect how blur is rendered. However, the most robust and widely recommended method for removing various types of blur involves editing the game's configuration file, Options.ini. This file holds many advanced settings not exposed directly in the game's menus. To access it, you'll need to close The Sims 4 completely. Then, navigate to your Documents folder, typically Documents / Electronic Arts / The Sims 4. Inside this folder, you'll find the Options.ini file. It's always a good practice to create a backup copy of this file before making any changes, just in case something goes wrong. Open Options.ini with a simple text editor like Notepad. Once open, you'll see a list of various game parameters. We're looking for specific lines that control post-processing and related visual effects. The primary line to modify is post_processing_enable. You'll likely see it set to 1. Change this value to 0 to disable post-processing entirely. This is often the single most effective step. Additionally, you might want to look for depth_of_field_enabled and ensure it's set to 0 if you find it. Another line that can impact perceived blur, especially on objects, is object_fade. Setting object_fade to 0 can prevent objects from blurring or fading out as you move away from them, keeping them sharper at a distance. Save the Options.ini file after making these changes. When you relaunch The Sims 4, you should notice a significant reduction, if not complete removal, of the unwanted blur. Remember that these changes might slightly alter the game's intended aesthetic, making it look sharper but potentially less cinematic, if that was the original design intent. If you ever want to revert these changes, simply go back into the Options.ini file and change the values back to 1 or replace the modified file with your backup. For camera-specific blur in photo mode, check the camera settings within the game. Many camera tools have their own depth of field options that can be toggled. Finally, ensure your graphics drivers are up to date, as outdated drivers can sometimes cause rendering issues, including unexpected blur. Thank you for watching, and if this guide helped you make your Sims 4 experience clearer, please hit that like button and subscribe for more Sims 4 tips and tricks.